What's up, guys? So we are now in Final Fantasy VII, the remake. I wanted to continue the Comparison series, and I just popped up the PS4, and you know, this is how it feels, man. We're walking around. I hope no spoiler alert. I mean, if you're watching this, I hope you played the game, but like, you know, I've already beat it, and this is like the replay value. It let me like continue on with whatever I was doing. So I just want to walk around and show you what was up. Like, the atmospheric feel of this game is spectacular. I love just running around and just random people, like, they're dealing with stuff. Look at this person, they're so sad. They feel it, man. And you do have that in the original, but man, the remake, there's just so many vibes going on, man. Look at Aerith, she's so cute. I do wish they had like some banters. Like, there are a lot of scenes where they do have banters back and forth that provide for the story, but I kind of wish they just said like random things, like the characters that are part of your team, just to interact with you. Dang, I was hoping that little materia kid would pop up so I could fight one of the summons, because I actually don't have them all yet. I think I'm missing Leviathan. I beat the game before that even like came up as an option. So, yeah. There's a lot of different ways to play this game. This sword right here that I think I have this equipped just because of the materia value of it. But, man, already, like, you know, I'm not bumping into corners and going 3x speed. I'm just, like, having a good time with this remake. It's just so smooth. I don't know. How can you, like, complain? Like, look at this freaking movie scene. Look at the scenery and every moment in the game. Like, this game is so, like, just details. Like, you can tell the art director was just like, or Nomura was like, dude, it has to look so clean, like cleaner than Kingdom Hearts 3 clean. And it shows, man. Everything is a movie. It's just, it's spectacular. I don't even know where I was going prior to this moment. Dang it, I can't unlock it yet. You get to unlock that later in the game, obviously, like anything you see in a game. You can't go there, you'll be able to get there later. Well, you're walking through. Okay, here's an enemy. It's like super weak though. And then, so you build up your ATP by leveling up. Switch characters. Yeah, and bam, there was a fight scene. I like the battles, man, because they're just so quick and easy, and you don't have to worry about just non-stop. Like, you can actually dictate the outcome of the fight better. Are they easy? Are they hard? I mean, they're fun, you know? And that's all I really care about. A fight can be difficult. And I will say this, one of my pet peeves with this game is that your magic skills, they miss a lot because, for example, when you shoot a fire attack, if it hits a wall or something before it hits the enemy, it's just gonna miss. Same thing with ice. Like, your character has to be so still, or the enemy has to be so still that when the ice hits it, it takes about 3 seconds to react. And I wish, you know, when you shot ice power at an enemy, they just froze up immediately and then they get hurt like 3 seconds later. But no, that's not how it works. Literally, the ice travel, it hits them, and you see a giant ice block, and then they just walk out of the way. They just like leave the ice block and they're like, nope. And then just blows up and nothing gets hurt. And that's happened so many times throughout the game. It's annoying. Thunder's really good though. I use it all the time to just destroy enemies. I feel like I wanted to spend more time with Aerith in this part of the game. So when I beat it, I went immediately back to this point. And yeah, I guess originally I made this video to talk about the ending a little bit, but I might have to do that in another video since this is just really a comparison. But look at this. You're walking into things and they're just like, this details, man. Just making everything bump into each other. I really enjoy that.
Think this means another war is coming?
So you think another war is coming? I mean, probably. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The original was like one screen. You go to one screen and you can go to like 3 different houses maybe, and like you can talk to different characters. But here, I have a whole city to explore. And yeah, they made a 3-hour segment, a 4-hour segment in the original into a 40-hour game, but I think it's worth it. Because when I think of the original Final Fantasy VII, Midgar is such a big part of the memory in the game. And honestly, you can get lost in that stuff. Like the whole part where you have to get Cloud and Aerith into the, fortress where they have Tifa and they're trying to protect them because the whole getting Cloud dressed up as a girl, that you can get lost to that part. And I remember I did when I was a kid, and my big brother had to help me out through it. And I was like, I don't understand why this isn't working. And they're like, I don't know either. And we just, went around randomly. Because there's a lot of things it doesn't tell you. But in this game, it's more like, everything's more clear because everything has been made to be more clear, I guess. It's like, you can see it, visually hear it, and the details are there. It's easy to absorb those details in this video game because it's so just crisp, man. This game is so crisp. That's how I can explain it. It's so fun. Man, put a lot of hours in this game. This is Aerith's house down here. If you play the game, you guys already know. I feel bad that it's nighttime and I'm showing you this game like, I don't know. I wish I could have showed the game in a better spot, but whatever, it is what it is. I don't know if I can move to a different segment of the story. I probably can. I'll do that for another video. Oh look, a materia. Woo! Look, it just glows. It's so pretty. This whole game is so beautiful. Like, it's like no match. If I could play the remake versus the original, I would do it every time. If I had to pick. Because, man, this is the future. We live in the future, man. So yeah, I'm gushing. I mean, I really enjoyed this game. I know a lot of people, or some people, might not have enjoyed the game, but that's their opinion, and that it's valid. I don't know. I'm sure they have good reasons. My reasons for liking the game is that I'm playing back through the original, and it's really hard to play it because I'm like, dude, the remake is so good. Like, the only reason I'm playing back through the original is because I can get more story plot and get further in. But and, I don't know. I really feel like for the value of the game and what you get out of it, there's really no other JRPG that has done it on this. This feels like the next gen, Back when I was playing PlayStation 1, this is exactly what I visually imagined the game to be as a kid. And for them to actually do that and remake it and do it in a way to where, like, not everybody's angry, but enough people like really like it and cherish it. Oh my god. Epic, man. I got a comment about what I thought about the ending for, this game. So Dave Cross asked, what did you think of the ending? And, in this remake, the ending was very surprising to me. I didn't expect it. I try to avoid all the spoilers, right? And if you guys are watching, you haven't played it, freaking don't listen to me right now. Just click off to another video. But I was very like, dang. When they said Kingdom Hearts level kind of like story or like animation, they really meant it. Like, you're jumping off buildings, you're running up plateaus, and the game went from like a very realistic, like logical, like, oh, this is Final Fantasy VII. This is the world and logic we live in. And our characters are kind of baseline level, although they do get kind of strong, to like a Kingdom Hearts full-blown imaginary Disney kind of level of like, your characters are jumping off of different things, being super athletic and fighting these beings in another kind of dimension universe. And that is just such a stretch. But I appreciate it, because I can play the original if I want to play the original, and I can re-experience that journey. So a new story to me isn't that big of a deal because I like that I didn't expect that, and that's what they gave me. And it's just kind of like, if you're gonna get Nomura on a project, of course he's gonna do what he does in every single video game he makes, and just put his imaginary flair in there with like hope, light and darkness, the grays, in Final Fantasy VII, the original, it's much like your protagonists are good people, obviously, but like they're like a shade of gray, right? But Nomura is like totally things have to be black and white, with these characters. And of course, there are characters that are in the gray area, but you know, like you know who your villains are, and yeah, it was just really weird. I don't mind it though. As a creator, as an artist, I feel like, you know, much respect to him, you know. I thought, if anything, it was really funny that Nomura did the same thing he does in all of his games at the end, where like you're jumping off different plateaus, earth shattered everywhere around you, these beings of light and darkness, you're fighting them, and like beams are going everywhere, and like you're doing all these battle moves, like, man. Better than Kingdom Hearts 3. But yeah, that's just a quick thought. I wanted to just do a quick run through of the game. I can talk more about this. If you want more videos, leave a comment, let me know, and I will get to it. Yeah, I'm just trying to make these easier to upload. By the way, some of you guys might be like, why is there an editing screen like down here? It's because I want you guys to know my workflow, because maybe you guys might want to make videos one day. And if you want tips and advice, I'll make videos about that. So leave a comment, let me know. Have you played the game? Did you like it? Do you not like it? What do you think about the ending, etc.? Peace!